Well, now that school is back in session, it's important to remember why breakfast is one of the most important meals of the day.
Yeah, so joining us to tell us more about that is Mary Free Bed, dietitian nutritionist Jessie Holden. Thanks so much for joining us this morning.
Thank you for having me.
All right, Jessie, let's first talk about, and we've heard this probably over the years, is breakfast is really an important part of the day, isn't it?
It is an important part of the day. You know, we want to give our kids and ourselves some energy to get going in the morning. So that's why it's so important to wake up and try to have something in the morning.
Okay, so let's be honest though, when you have kids, sometimes getting them to eat breakfast in the morning, you're usually in a rush. You know, what are some tips that you have? You have a lot of food right there, so just kind of walk us through some of those simple, easy, but healthy ideas.
Yeah, so a really easy idea you can throw together the night before or even have in the freezer so that you can just take it out and they can eat it in the car are these pumpkin energy bites. That is a really simple way to like mix up some oatmeal, vegetables from pumpkin, maybe some chocolate chips, something fun. A way to get them everything in like a little bite, which is a great way to go. They can grab it, they can eat it in the car, so can you. Also things like overnight oats, super easy to just add them to a jar, add some liquid, and then you can add in something in the morning. Again, really easy. But then there's of course even a granola bar and a piece of fruit. Both you can fit in one hand and be out the door quickly.
Are there some other things that you think maybe sometimes we overlook that maybe the kids could easily make part of their morning breakfast?
Yeah, so little add-ins can be a great way to boost up their breakfast. So things like dried fruit, pumpkin seeds, chia seeds, flax meal, even just some different kinds of nuts. Those things can get sprinkled into cereal or oatmeal or even on toast. That just give you a little bit more nutrition, but it's super easy to sprinkle it on and go.
I love to, like, it's so simple, right? Because I feel like sometimes, and I'm not even there in the morning, but I'm always like, make them eggs and bake, you know, like the whole ordeal. But I mean, you really don't have the time for that, and they don't really sit down and eat it. So it makes me feel better to hear, you know, that they don't necessarily need that huge meal or anything like that.
Right. It can be super simple, very easy. You want to keep your mornings smooth. If you're trying to get the pan going and this going, it's just more of a rush and we feel that franticness. So better to just do something really easy. Gosh, even a little bowl of trail mix can get you going in the morning.
Perfect.
Very cool. Jessie, where can people get more information?
You can always visit us at maryfreebed.com/registered dietitian nutritionist or outpatient nutrition.